Hello everyone, and welcome to the episode 399, episode 400, RP-0 special. We are rejoining our crew out here at Harmonia Station in Mars orbit. Yeah, it's nighttime, so what the hell is that? How's it going, Jiggy? Good to see you, thanks for coming by. I'm wondering what this random light spot on Mars is. It's very interesting. Alright, we need to start getting things prepped for landing. Actually, before we get to any of that, 317 science, we can transmit that in while we're waiting for people to go ahead and filter on in. So I've left them in orbit for probably 10 days or so since the crew got here. Just farming some science, getting some things established, setting up all the stuff, making sure things were behaving properly. And oh man, this transfer is going to take absolutely forever. That's always good. But we're going to get so much good science out of this lab. Like, we haven't even gotten to the surface farming of data yet, and we're already... I mean, we still have like 10 experiments that I've just stored up here from stuff that we attached down here at the end of the module. Was that last episode? Yeah, it sounds about right. Last episode or so. 42%. We're getting there, right? We can probably time warp. I can use this as an excuse to look at the map and see where we are in relation to the lander we are trying to target. Is that it? No. Is that it? Yeah, that's totally down on the surface, right? Landed. Oh man, is our orbital track coming that close to it right now? That can't be landed. That's moving entirely too fast. Where's my Mars car? Yeah, that says landed. It's hard to read. How's it going, Simulation Gaming? Thanks for coming by. Almost. We're uploading data from the lab. We got to move the crew over to the lander, and I should probably stop speeding up time. There's our target, and it's right underneath our orbital track right now. So, okay, 317 science added. Fantastic. That's that. So we need to go ahead and get the crew out and get them moved over. We'll take Pilot Lee Bowman out first. EVA. There we go. Good job, little buddy. All right. Spacebar. Let's get you around the panels and all the things of stuff. Yeah, no connected living space on this station, but future stations may implement something like that. It is always nice to kind of take the EVA leisurely route around. It does give you an idea of scale of all the things we're working with here. Alright, board. And now that you're here, let's boot this thing up. How's it going, Wookie? Ceremonial pre-stream brisket. Man, I just got this lousy beer. Ooh, we could probably use some electric charge in here. Do you have a big battery? Yep, let's do that. So I had to miss lunch today, and now I'm really hungry. So thanks for talking about food, Wookie. I do appreciate that. It's okay, I'll just eat whiskey. Alright, there's that. And, Nina. Time to get a move on. How's it going, Ace? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Eat some of the doggo's treats. I don't think I've sunk that low yet. Let's see how bad this landing goes first. Oh, alright, fine. I love how the key tag changes between board and grab just as I hit board. There's board. Oh, Ace, I am nervous as hell and kind of hungry. We're going to try to attempt this Mars landing today. Oh, set as target. There's our Mars rover on the surface that we are going to try to land nearby. So with our crew loaded up and the quick save being taken... I'm not so inclined, but then again, inclination is relative. True that. Alright. So let's undock. Let the real fear set in. We need to open up one of these tanks, turn on our SAS, and arm the RCS thrusters, and pull ourselves away from the station. Alright. So we have no engines active currently. Where is this 42 meters per second coming from, I wonder? It's very interesting. Alright, I'm going to open up all the fuels and activate our engines. Because I want to see what our runtime and delta V looks like. I've forgotten I made this lander so incredibly long ago. Oh, here we go. Here we go indeed. Oh boy. Alright, and that tank's already open. And you puts us at 1904. I was hoping for a little bit better than that. $22.06. 2369. Now we're gonna be like right around 2500, aren't we? That seems light. $25.42. Very interesting. Okay, where are we? And okay, so in order to hit that rover, which is going to be rotating away from us, and to not come in too sharply, let's try a node here. Oh, that's going to cost us a lot because it's at the high end of the orbit. Dang it. And I can't see anything because Mars is so stupidly bright. We have us at 26. That probably doesn't take us quite low enough. And I cannot see our orbital track. Mars is just too stupidly bright. But it looks like we're going to be north of it just a bit. And it's going to pull away from us. So we'll actually have to deflect more south. Alright, what's that going to cost us? 47 meters per second. At what point does the rest of the fairing go away? The shell around the this part here? This stuff tucked away in here, that's the ascent stage. So we will probably jettison the rest of the fairing after, well, right before we're ready to take off and ascend back up to orbit. But this fuel tank is supposed to be pumped lower as we need it to. Also, node's in 17 minutes, and considering we're going to have to do it on RCS, we should probably just go ahead and get angled in now. How about control from here? And also arm. Oh, there's so many parachutes. Arm. 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 No idea if this is going to be even enough. And that's the one I started with, isn't it? Arm, yeah, okay. No, not really, Wookie. I did not intend on losing them on the way down because I was pretty sure that it would break stuff, although maybe. I was kind of hoping for all the drag being down here and not up here to aid our descent profile. What is our calendar date? Day 199, year 1984. That's creepy. And it is 3:08 in the afternoon. I guess that matters for some reason. Alright, good. Well, at least we'll be pulling ourselves away from the station with this correction. Oh boy. Now, runtime on these engines is only about 9 minutes. That's good. I thought it was much higher than that. No. I can probably get us to right around 10 minutes or so. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't really want to use an ignition for this, although really I could. Say, yeah, two engines with 3 ignitions, 2 engines with 4 ignitions. I'm hoping to go all the way down on a single ignition. This is taking forever. Oy vey. Watermelon Musk, holy hell, can you play RO? I am? I don't know, maybe not. I'm really just kind of stumbling my way through this whole thing. Alright. Do some physics warping. I like the challenge of Realism Overhaul. It's hard to go back to stock KSP after you've played RO for long enough. Everything just seems so tiny and cute. I guess that's kind of the point. RO it's definitely its own set of challenges. And it does take, you have to relearn the entire game, basically, because a lot of the stuff that really works really well in Kerbal Space Program just does not work in Realism Overhaul. Yeah, RO is just, it's very detail-oriented, which is hilarious because I am not at all detail-oriented, as I'm sure many of you have noticed over time. I miss a lot of real obvious stuff. I should probably be looking at the map. Eek. Yeah, Mars orbits a lot faster than Earth does. So I think my targeted landing game might need to improve vastly if this is going to have a chance of succeeding. Oh boy. Yeah, exactly, Wookie. Just like that. And then when I tried a bigger engine, but it won't ullage sitting sideways, so we couldn't ignite it. That's always a good time, right? Alright, our periapsis is not quite low enough. I don't think we're going to come... I mean, we'll come in at that altitude, but I think we're going to be way off target. Periapsis is over here. There's our target. So, can't really... Let's focus on... No. Yeah, let's focus Mars. Try to line up our orbit. I mean, yeah, Mars, you're so bright. Why are you doing this to me? It looks like we're coming straight down across it, but it's going to be shifted a bit by the time we get there. Yeah, so you can name any mistake. I've probably made it twice in this game. So I wonder really how different KOS scripts for Realism Overhaul versus KOS scripts for stock KSP are. I mean, most of the command lines should be about the same. You just have to change like altitudes, right? I don't know. I've never actually written a KOS script, so I don't actually know. Hey, Scorps, thank you. They're gonna need all the luck they can get. Oh yeah, if you just remove references to throttle in any KOS script and just treat the engine as binary on or off, it should work, right? Okay. F5. I need to pay attention to stuff. Billy the Second, how's it going? Alright. So we've got about 9 minutes of runtime. Add maneuver. If we start the burn here, I can't see the stupid dotted line. Estimated burn NA, really? Oh, you're going to do this to me? 478.3 meters per second. In all honesty, we're going for roughly this. 34. So by the time we get to where we want to land, this will have moved around quite a bit. So we'll just try placing this node here as a reference point. Alright. That node's in 35 minutes. Orbital speed of Mars should shift that about 10 degrees, so it's actually going to be here-ish. Oh. So let's just go ahead and shift that over. Take a quick save. Measures well taken, Broofer. Yeah, I hope I didn't just butcher the pronunciations of that. If I did, I'm very sorry. Okay. I got a taste of whiskey in me. Let's get angled into this node, and let's kill some Kerbals. Mr. Pino, thank you. They're gonna need it. Yeah, wow, look how off I was with that prediction. Oh, when to burn, when to burn. I don't know. Oh, are we atmospheric? Yes, we are. Oh boy. Alright. First things first, let's lock these for ballast. Come back to you later. Pin that open. Pin that open. Yeah, we don't need the seismic accelerometer. That is what I opened. Good job. Way to go. It's time to start doing stuff, and here I am screwing around. Alright, ullage. Oh, that was loud. Okay, sorry. I wonder exactly how far off from our node we will be, but time can only tell. We should probably retract these for a little while. How's our electric charge looking? Good. Pretty well topped off. Alright, crew report. Keep that. We have a analyze telemetry. There we go. Keep that. Atmosphere analysis. Oh, wow. Let's transmit that one home, and then we'll take another one. I'm glad it was comfortable for you, Wookie. That's all that really matters. Oh, man. We're going to be on the ground before this thing finishes transmitting. Come on. Stay even. Oh, it does not like my cheap way of doing offset center of mass. It does not like it at all. It's wanting to roll. The action group window is because I could tuck it down here to get rid of it, and I think for a while I did, but then I figured out that you can use it to toggle action groups within Flight Computer, and so in that regard it's useful. But I guess you're right. Right now it's not, so we can tuck you away. Okay, I need to pay attention to flying this thing, obviously, because I'm doing it very badly. Yeah, it does not like these. Oh, come on. Terrible idea. Come on. Come on. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Do not burn towards the ground. That is... No. Engines go down. Please. And thank you. Oh boy. That might just cost us a bunch of stuff. It did. I don't think his got quite that bad, though. This is actually about what we're looking for. Did it finish the transmission on that atmospheric analysis? Why did I put that away? Yeah, that would be a really good idea, simulation gaming. Unfortunately, I don't have it right now. Otherwise, yes. Definitely going to be looking into that. Keep, yep. Oh, why did it go away? I did not want you to do that. Alright, well, while we're stable... Can I not bring up my transfery thing? Well, that's new and interesting. Oh, good. How's our map looking? That us? Yeah, that's us. And our target is, looks to be a bit north of us. Not a problem. I don't think we're going to come down on top of it anytime soon. Still moving at 2.4 kilometers per second. Current altitude 99 kilometers actual. Roll program executes you. Yeah, kind of in the middle of some stuff. Alright, oh, we are ascending. That was a poor choice. Alright, so we're going to come back off the throttle and just lean into retrograde and hope for the best. 1,400 meters per second of burn left in these tanks. How high up are we going to go? I did not notice I pushed that apoapsis out ahead of us. I can't read the stupid numbers. Mars, 105. So yeah, we're probably going to start leveling out here any second now. Let's come back on the throttle. And descending again. Why are you buffeting around now? This is not funny. All those tanks should be well and empty. How about you? Empty. Have we? Yeah, we've blown right past our target. Okay, no problem. It can come to us. That's why it has wheels. I have looked very hard to solve the excessive Mars brightness thing, and I think it's a Eve/Scatterer thing, and those numbers I just don't know how to play with. The Ambient Light mod doesn't really do much for it, as you can see. Yeah, it doesn't. I've even turned off Planet Shine, trying to get it not to be so ridiculous, and yet here it is, being ridiculous. Alright, 97 kilometers altitude. Oh man, we've got about 900 meters per second left in these tanks. Alright, it's time to move our thruster fuel into the primary. We should have enough authority on our base thrusters now to make this a thing. For Atmosphere of Olympus Mons. Can I still not transfer stuff? That's... Oh, that makes me mad. Yeah, once the cloud layer disappears, once you cross the 100-kilometer mark, it looks a lot better. These engines not throttle? Oh, seriously. So there's a variant that has 5 ignitions but does not throttle? Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, not the decision I want to be making right now. But we got a minute 48 of runtime, accounting for 700 meters per second. And we're way too high up to keep these engines running. Oh, this is the worst decision I've ever made. Alright, so if our speed gets up to about 1600 meters per second, we'll definitely have to reignite the engines right away. But a lot of that depends on our altitude, and I forgot where I configured the chutes. Whoa! Right here, apparently. I guess I did leave some set for high altitude drag, and they're holding on. They are arresting our descent, or our acceleration due to gravity. How's it going, Jim? Good to see you. Some chutes just deployed that I didn't even know I configured like this. Holy crap. Alright, 50 kilometers. Drogue chutes are brilliant. We are shedding so much speed right now. I thought all of the variants of this engine throttle, and they do not. And that's a big problem. Alright, what is our current mass? 27 tons. Okay. Well, should have seen that one coming. That did help a whole lot. I'm a lot less panicked now, but I really thought they were going to hold on for the long haul there. If I can just get us below 800 meters per second before the rest of the primaries go. Yeah, we still got lots of parachutes left. Oh boy. Well, Jim, if you want to, I don't know, plan a little over the top, I think you can do it for like 4.2 kilometers per second, but I think I try to budget 5 because I'm terrible at all the things. Alright, 16 kilometers altitude, 720 meters per second, 1 minute of runtime left on these engines. Come on. Where are the chutes? Where are the chutes? They should all be safe to deploy, all but one set. Alright. All of our drogue chutes are clear to go, and they're out! Come on, come on! We're still red on one pair of chutes. Come on! 3 kilometers. Full open. 200 meters per second. Oh. Why are we... Oh, I think the red ones are the ones we already broke. And there's our massive, massive canopy of parachutes. Oh. 500 meters, 24 meters per second, current speed. This is why you can't do a Mars landing in real life, is because the tangling of the chutes would kill everyone. 200 meters. Fired that a little too soon. Oh, no! No! No!